On this episode of Atomic Martians Toy Reviews, we're doing SDCC exclusive Swamp Thing and Wario. I love crack!
Alright, first up we got Wario. Now this is a Super Mario Bros figure collection de figurine. So, collection de figurine! Hey! Wow. This is made by Global Max, I think.
What's the company I've never heard of?
I know, I've never heard of this company at all.
I know two names. I know Wario or Mario, and I know Nintendo on the back of this package.
Yeah, or Band Presto, or Global Holdings, I think maybe this. Band Presto. I don't know. A bunch of companies I've never heard of. Anyway, this was purchased at Target. As you can tell with the amazing quality packaging here, this is definitely a collector's item, and Target treats it like a collector's item when they unbox them and put them on the shelf.
Yeah, I swear, they only kick it like 2 or 3 times on the floor when they're playing their soccer games in the morning.
And stomp on it.
And I appreciate that because it really just ensures the quality.
Yep.
You go buy your toys and it's beat to shit.
Yep, I love it. So, I don't know, Matt, what do you have to say about the box?
It's the box. It's got Wario, awesome, and I don't know who this little red guy with the reverse W is.
He's a loser. Who cares? He's a loser.
Walking around.
Second place,
little bitch on the package here. But I can see Wario, and that gets me pumped because it's a him. It's Wario.
It's a Wario. Because I'm gonna win.
Dumb bitches. Alright, let's open
let's open him up. Alright, here he is out of package. Now this guy is just like basically a foam, almost like a squeak toy, like a dog squeak toy.
I don't know, let me take a bite here. Yeah. Yeah, it smells like a squeak toy, alright. He's got some fists. He's gonna punch Mario right in his stupid nuts.
Yeah, right in the nuts.
Right in the nuts. But yeah.
Yeah, here's Wario.
I always like Wario better than Mario. Maybe it's just because the letter W is cooler than the letter M.
He's a villain,
Yeah, he's
so much cooler.
He's the bad boy, He's riding on his motorcycle. Your mama tells you don't play that game. Play with a nice Wario, but with the Mario game. But no, I want the bad boy.
Exactly. Now, whenever I played Mario Kart 64, I always picked Wario. Wario was my guy, and I pretty much owned. I decimated every single person that I played against. You can ask any of my friends from high school or after high school, and they will say that I am extremely deadly with Wario. I will, mess you up.
You will
I'm
fuck your mother.
Yeah, yes, I would.
Wario.
That's right, anally.
But
yeah, so Wario is always my favorite. And if anyone selected him before I got a chance to, I'd be pretty pissed. I was like, you know what, you suckers, take Toad. Toad driving losers or whatever.
Little weirdo, little mushroom guy. There are about 1 million of you.
Yeah. Now for the actual figure, I'd kind of hope his head would turn or something like that. And in fact, I would hope he had more than 4 points of articulation, but he really doesn't. You got the arms that move up and down here, and his feet spin for some reason. I don't really understand the point.
Oh, dude, he's got smooth moves.
Smooth moves.
Yeah. Do the shuffle. Do the shuffle, Wario. Do the shuffle. Yeah. And that's how you do it on the wrong side of the track. It's like he's the opposite of Mario. He grew up on the bad side of town.
That's right.
They didn't get mushrooms. They got radishes.
Radishes, yeah.
He got a radish, man. He hated it. But look at him. He turned out all right. He will mess you up, man. He's got the fist. He's like, watch out. Watch out, man. Watch out. He's coming at you.
But overall, this is a pretty cruddy figure for the most part. I mean, it looks like Wario, so if you stuck him on your shelf, you'd be like, oh, hey, look, I got a Wario figure. That's pretty cool.
Put one arm down and leave one arm up. He's a fist pumper.
Shut up.
Damn it.
Shut up.
I knew that.
He is not. He is not. He is cooler than the situation. But, so, I don't know. I mean, I guess he is a collectible figurine. He's not really an action figure. He has big whopping 4 points of articulation. He's definitely is hollow and feels like a dog chew toy for the most part. But he looks good. I mean, he looks like the character.
I know. It's a perfect representation. He's a little fat. He's got a little back fat going on in the back.
Yeah, he does have a little back
popping
fat,
out of his suspenders a little bit. That's kind of cool. He's got the crazy mustache, the brown hair, the blue eyes. He makes no sense. Big red nose. He's like an evil version of Santa almost.
Yeah, or Mario.
Go figure.
So I don't know. Overall, if you like Mario stuff and you like displaying your figures and you want like a pretty cool looking little about 4-inch tall Wario figure to go on your shelf or desk or whatever, I'd probably pick him up. I mean, he's only like $6 or something like that, so he's not that expensive.
You gotta represent for the Wario, man. The W.
That's right.
What it is.
I'm gonna win.
Next up on our review docket, we got DC Universe SDCC exclusive Swamp Thing. And this is pretty exciting, if you guys didn't know, because not only does he come in a special edition package, but the special edition package comes in a special edition package right here, alright? This box itself is made out of recycled material, and then when you open it up, you have another box made of more recycled material to hold your toy. That's freaking epic right there. And you can kind of see through on this package to what's awaiting you on the inside. So I think that's pretty neat. So we're gonna open the preemptive package here, and we get a little Swamp Thing book, personal journal, property of Dr. Alec Holland, who is Swamp Thing, and it's just a couple pages with some little, looks like general bio information about him. This package is Swamp Thing's head, if you couldn't tell already, you tards. And then on the back here, it's just plain Jane, you know. It's meant for it to be seen from the front. And you can, what's nice is you can take the figure out of this package and then still put the package itself on your display wall. Hey, I'm not finished yet. Back down there. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Hey, so I'm back and we've got Swamp Thing out of package. Not my package, but out of the package, yeah. So let's take a look at him here. He is looking pretty freaking sweet, as you can see. At this point, he just kind of looks a lot like a statue. But he's not. He's an actual action figure. Because it's a toy review show, not a fucking statue review show. Anyway, come off the base here. The figure itself is pretty dang tall. He's about the size of a standard Build-A-Figure. But he uses some new, some exclusive stuff they did for SDCC and for this particular figure. For instance, if you notice, you don't see any articulation anywhere except at the thighs, where his legs move out at. But for the most part, the figure underneath is a DCUC figure, and then they put this kind of like rubber or plastic or whatever over top of it to hide all the joints, so it looks, I mean, you know, it looks like Swamp Thing does. That's pretty cool. And the feel of this figure is really interesting because it adds that effect of it's Swamp Thing, because it's like you're holding it and it's dry, but it feels kind of slimy. But let's take a look at the articulation here real quick. Normal DCUC stuff applies, just covered up. So you can move the head, you can bend it at the abs, and what's really neat is you see some of the muscles swell up when you move it and expand. So, I mean, this is pretty cool. This could be the future of toys here, I think. The arms move out to the side, and they also bend at the elbow. That's pretty cool. Don't really swivel so much, but you don't need them to. And of course, down here at the lower torso, you've got legs that move out at the hips, into the side, and you can also bend them at the knee and also at the ankle, which is pretty cool. The fingers on this figure and the toes are all actually very soft rubber. So if you notice, you can just kind of bend them around and it's not going to hurt anything. But they do have a soft base of the foot and base of the hand, a hard base of the hand. So that it's actually put onto something solid, which is pretty cool. And then there's just so much detail on this figure. The eyes are what's really kind of freaky because he's got these huge brows. And then when you look at him, it's like these eyes are staring into your soul. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I probably shouldn't have done so many shrooms before I started doing this review. Let's see. You've also got tons of branches, little flowers and stuff, and vegetables growing off of his back, and mushrooms on the front. And I mean, it's everywhere. There's so much detail in this figure. He really does look like a moss-covered man. And he also comes with this really sweet-looking base, which has got the broken log here. And what I think is kind of creepy looking is the water. Well, yeah, like water and moss stuff. It's all green, naturally. And then it's also got this skull and a bit of a spine, which is kind of creepy looking. But, I mean, God, this is a freaking badass base. And his right foot has a hole in it for the peg on the base, so you just stick that on there. And you got yourself a standing Swamp Thing. Ready to go befriend John Constantine, date Heather Locklear, and have some crazy looking babies. There it is. Alright, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Atomic Martian Toy Reviews, where we reviewed Swamp Thing and Wario. We want to remind you to please visit all of our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store, RadarToys.com, TenaciousToys.com, TShortBordello.com. Anybody else? That's it. Also, like us on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Hopefully you're watching on there right now, and subscribe to our channel. And also, please leave a whole bunch of comments for us. We'd like to read them and see what you all think, and that's how we get better. And we might give you a shout out in a future episode. Did you mention anything else? Oh yeah. Don't forget to check out you can also check out all of our episodes on the website, AtomicMartians.com. And that's it.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah, baby, it smells real smooth tonight. We got Wario here with his smooth moves on our table.
You want on 1080?